don't know what competes. And we were playing Mega Man. Remember that? So, in case you're wondering why I said, like, I'm in such a good mood, that's why. Before stream, like, I was actually, like, really giddy. Because I realized I never had to play that fucking game ever again. Because I have recorded proof of me beating it. Nice. And that's all I want. I want it to be that whenever I die, whenever my time has come, and I visit the pearly gates, or the gates of hell, whatever happens, there will be recorded proof that I did things that I consider hard as balls. That I want to say I think are hard as balls. But with pinball, that's such a hard thing to judge. Like, I was talking in G-Pool's Discord about it. Pinball came up, and I made a side, like, stab, a side jab at Sonic Spinball. Saying, like, I think it's a piece of shit. I think it's unbearable garbage. And they all went up to bat for it. I love myself some pinball. They all went to defend it. And then they went, you know what's better than Sonic Spinball? Kirby Pinball. And I just couldn't believe it. So part of me thinks it is me that's wrong. And that's what's frustrating. Is when it feels like I'm the only one in the room that thinks what I think. So in a way, I was kind of saying I hope I don't, like, I was thinking, like, would I want to see other people play this game? Like, not like speed runners, not this game, as in, like, Kirby Pinball. Oh, hell yeah. It's the children who are wrong. I mean, I don't like believing that, because I have, like, doubt and guilt and shame. So, I usually think it's the me that's wrong. That's kick-ass, though. Whoa! Raised Catholic? Gotcha. How do you know? I mean, I heard that before. I think Margot said the same thing. About it being Catholic guilt. But she has, like, pride in what she says, and I wish I had that. The rage! I mean, I don't want to be angry ever again. Like, well, there's two different kinds of angry. There's, like, the salty angry I get when I play, like, I don't know. The Friday the 13th, where, like, that game sucks. But it's also, like, kind of, like, fun in a stupid way. But then there's something like Back to the Future 3, which is just, like, the joke has run its course. It's been 15 hours. My god, how could you make a game like this? And I can't just end. I gotta commit. And stuff like that makes me angry when I'm just, like, stuck there forever. And, like, I gain no knowledge. Friday the 13th, I was gaining hella knowledge the entire time. Like, once I figured out what I had to do and just looked up, like, a speedrun and guides, it's like, oh my god, this game is piss easy. You can beat the game in, like, 10 minutes. I would love to get up there, but, like, in, like, a Super Rush Coil. See, I don't like being, like, super angry. Like, there's 3 different like types of like disgruntlement. Not to be confused with disgruntlement. Ooh, I would love that. Like, dying here. Dying here is fine. In Mega Man 10, Mega Man Base is making me pretty mad. Well, no, that was more bafflement at like the end game of Mega Man and Base. Like, I can't believe the game is like a troll at the end with like the Roku blocks. Like, you can't make the Roku blocks like trick you in Mega Man. That's like that you can't recover from that. I'm always gonna think of it differently then. Like, I can't defend you anymore if you're just gonna like fake me out with that. It's too much. You can have them appear like over your head and like bump you into lava. But you can't have them like not show up certain rotations. In the final level of the game. That's too much. That's too much. Anyway, okay, I said like a million things. Anger. There's like salty anger where it's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is ridiculous. And then like after like 20 minutes I do it. And like 20 minutes isn't too much in the grand scheme of thing. Then there's like fatigue where it's like, oh, can this game be over already? Ugh. That comes more from boredom. That was more like Stranger in Paradise, where I wasn't really mad at the game because that was a skill issue. That I was stuck at the final boss for so long. But I was also like, man, I wish I was doing something else. I wish I was bad. And then there's like actual anger, which Kirby Pinball Land definitely was. I was getting livid. People were saying skills in my chat, and I was just like banning them for like, or timing them out for like 5 minutes, which I don't like being. I don't like being angry if it like affects my interactions with like the stream itself. That's too much. That's why I had to report it. My PS1 Mega Man hate yet? Fuck you. It really is the Dracula X of Mega Man. Just a shittier version of like an existing game that I think looks pretty good. Realm of Blood definitely looks good. That's like one of the best looking Castlevanias. That is like the best looking Castlevania. Well, no. It's the best looking classic thing. Symphony of the Night is like a master like work of art. Nothing's ever gonna top that. But Run of Blood is like basically looks kind of the same. So yeah. Mega Man 8 looks good. Run of Blood is like the best Classicvania. That's widely considered the best. I think it's really good. I think I like Castlevania 3 a little more. Akumajou Densetsu a little more. Not even Castlevania 3. I think that game is like a beautiful work of art on the NES. And great challenge. Mega Man Blood is on the easier side. And Mega Man 8? Nah, I wouldn't say it's the best. It's better than Mega Man and Base, though, I'll tell you that. Alright, this might be my favorite boss in the game. This guy's pretty. I can actually, like, he's throwing a lot of shit, but I can kind of understand it. What's going on. Every time I drop the controller during a loading screen, which I do all the time. Now you know one of my secrets. He also has like a lot of open like space to hit him, which is cool. But he can also just run into you. Yeah. I remember that guy being a lot harder. I mean, I was just thinking of that you use Turbo Man, or Nitro Man. This is Nitro Man. Yeah, Turbo Man's Mega Man 7. I definitely made an Arnold Schwarzenegger joke when I played Mega Man 7. That's how I remember. My memories are all by association, by, like, dumb jokes. I gotta mute. Oh. That's why he's so hard. He tried to kill me in real life. Yeah, that was too big of a swallow. Oh. Well, there's Rush Jet. I thought you need Rush Jet to get up top there, but I mean, there's some other way. What was I saying? Yeah, I remember by association, where, like, if I can't remember, like, what exactly happened, I think of stuff that happened around it. That's how I kind of could tell if I tried to, like, recognize what happened in my dreams as a kid and was, like, a real thing. Where I'm, like, if I try to, like, continue onward with it, and if I can't do that, then it was probably a dream. I think that might be, like, an autism thing. I'm pretty sure it is. But it's a benefit. Has it been 2 hours? No, it hasn't. That was a late break last time, dude. Yeah, this game's pretty good. Oh. Roll! After what? Oh, it's you, Mega Man. Thanks to you, I was able to create a prototype cure. What? A what cure? What we have? Oh, the pieces to the machine. We can start mass producing the medicine. I think everything's gonna be okay. That's great news. I'll go back out there and get those missing pieces. And before you go, this is turning into Wario. Mega Man, are you sure you're not suffering from any symptoms? Excuse me, Robo-Inside? No, I'm great. Use the medicine you have on those who really need it. Well, if that's what you want. I'm not good at a German accent. So, that's the best you get. Do Commando Man. This game is definitely, like, taking itself seriously. Much more than Mega Man 9. Mega Man 9 kind of felt like a bit of a joke. Like, it was a little, like, sarcastic in its construction. Like, oh, it's another classic Mega Man. But, like, 20 years later. Here, it's like an actual, like, game. Like, the story is, like, taking itself a little seriously while being, like, you know, still silly. Also, I wonder if this guy knows Napalm Man. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm having the memories. Now it's all flashing back. Oh god. Oh, yeah. Now I'm remembering. I remember being stuck here for, like, hours. Good times. What do I have? That one kind of sucks. That weapon's cool because you can scale walls with this. This is Freeze. Yeah, I don't know about the weapons in this game. They're a little too generic. Or not a little too generic, a little too, like, wacky, a little too gimmicky. Mega Man 9 had a great mix. They all had, like, their uses. But here, that one's a little slow. This is great for, like, crowd clearing. It has its use. It's alright. Kind of expensive, though. Can I go down? That sensor sucks ass. So yeah, this game was a bit of a way to for a mouthwash from Kirby Pinball. Play something that I mostly control. Everything makes sense. It's a little demanding. Sometimes Mega Man is a bit too demanding, and I don't like that. Like X3, that's what I don't like about it, is that it really wants you to make use of everything it gives you. Every tool at its disposal. And if you don't know what to do at one point, at every specific point, you take so much damage. Like Gravity Beetles, firing black holes everywhere. Blizzard Buffalo is just charging at you and doing crazy moves. Neon Tigers just shooting at you from across the screen. It's really demanding for the beginning, and then you get to then you get to Dr. Doppler's Fortress, and the game becomes a joke. I guess that's asterisk if you know where every collectible is. If you know where every of the millions of collectibles in X3 are, you could just steamroll the endgame. Feels weird, but it's better than being stuck at the end game for sure. How the hell is there a sandstorm within the base? I never finished my joke. We had Vietnam. Mega Man 5, Napalm Man. And now we have the Gulf War. Whoa. Mega Man is so topical. I guess it could be considered even more topical these days. Best not to think about it. Yeah, now I'm remembering. This level sucks ass. I'm remembering it all. You thought Mega Man 9 was full of spike bits? I guess it did add those parts where, the little claw guy would grab you and just throw you into spikes. No! No, I missed. Now, some people are adamant that, Wario saying "so I missed," which I think is German for, what the crap or something. But there's no way Wario is saying. He's saying "do I missed." I'd love if Wario was German, but I just don't think that's true. I just don't see it working out. And I don't think they'd put, random German that's a swear word in a Mario Party game. When they were censoring it from him saying, "Oh my god!" You know? That makes no sense. It's not a rare game. It's a Nintendo game. Oh boy, I had to rush. Or else the sand dunes would get me. How many lives do I have? Okay, we have one. Has anything else happened? I was playing Zelda 1 off stream. And I talked about that before, a little bit. That game is a lot easier when you, like, know where all the caves are. Which I guess I knew when I streamed it. When I streamed Zelda 1, which was the first time I played it, I had the Hyrule Warriors map out. That also has where all the caves are. Which I think was a cool way to play. But it didn't tell you which caves, like, led to money. Which shops were, like, had the good prices. And most importantly, which caves would just steal your money. Forcing you to grind money later on. Or, like, where the blue ring is, or the power bracelet. I guess it told you where the power bracelet is. Yeah, I was playing with, like, all the maps. All the maps. Wait a minute, I have protection. It did not work. And now, there's a bunch of Mega Boys running around. What was I literally just talking about? Yeah, the sex joke tricked me. Or misconstrued me. Mega Boys. And not like before that. I feel like I was making a point. You know? I think I was making sense. Was I talking about Vietnam again? I told the story about my grandpa, right? He was like... He got pulled out of Vietnam for his injury. Actually, no, I think he was one of the last people out. But he did get pulled out. Because he suffered a back injury. From building a golf course for a superior officer. I definitely told that before, but I forget who was there. I think it was the same people, actually. Also, big news! Big news! I talked to my dad about the Sacagawea story, if it was true. That, like, my ancestor, like, married them. And he said it was. And he mentioned a name. And I didn't look it up. But I should. And I'm not sure if I should tell you. But it's true. Unless it's one of his imaginary friends. Do I use an E? No, we have an extra life. I remember this guy being hard as hell. And it ain't hard to tell. Yeah, he's one of them stompy boys. Was it this guy? Well, it seems a little simple. But Solar Man is also simple. It is fucked up that guy can just parry your shots. And he's not, like, Anchor. I think that's Anchor. In Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy, who is piss easy. Actually, that guy is quite hard to beat damageless. Anchor. He has a lot of randomness to it. And he does the most dangerous attack that gets me in so many games of just running into you and hitting you. Nano, did you just miss it? I was saving the story. Me when I later play, she's bigger than me. Yeah. Me when I get lost in the Amazonian rainforest and find a hidden village. Nano, I talked to my dad and he said it was that I am, like, my ancestor did marry Sacagawea. But I forgot the name he mentioned, and I'm not sure if I should mention it. So yeah, it's true, he mentioned it. There was some French-sounding name, which sounds about right. You did that, and you were so cool. Thank you. Also, you missed me, like, going over my hour-long video of me beating Kirby Pinball Land. I might separate... I have to remember to separate that in the VOD and save that for later. He wasn't on the mic, was he? No. There's no way I'm putting my dad on the mic. That's scary. It was just like last night. I was like, you know, I should ask my dad about that. If Nano's gonna be telling everyone that, then I better, like, confirm it. Or deconfirm it, excuse me. I thought I heard him saying the French names. No, that was Emmerich's birthday stream. You're thinking of. I'm glad you asked him. That's funny as hell. And he didn't think it was weird. He's like, oh yeah, that's true. Proud of both of you. I mean, neither of us really did anything. Except be alive. Which is a badass thing to do. I changed the background. I don't know where we're dying. Put on this one. Yeah. Now I can see Pump Man. This is the first time he said that to you? I need a time gap. I think... Dude, you're in your, like, mid-30s, right? No, because there'd be Mahjong streams. Hello, Andy. I'm in my mid-20s. Decade off. I just like old games. Because they make me feel cool, like a hipster. Anyway, I think I remember, like, telling people that in high school. So, like... at least 10 years ago. Maybe think this guy's old. Then we'll man taste. It wasn't even that dubious. Huh. I mean, I don't think I sound old. I think I sound like 17 years old. No. It's just me thinking positive. And I just remember being a squealer for the longest time in my life, and I still think I am. There are times where I think I'm, like, I'm a lot younger than I am. Which, I mean, yeah, 20s is young. Is he 90s? So they're 10 years almost as cool as you. Because I should put in my brain whether I want to or not. I mean, I also kind of tend to think that, like, everyone around me is older than I am. Which was true for a while, and I was, like, in Dot's community more. I guess it's still kind of true. But for the longest time, I never hung out with, like, people my age. That just never happened. That was never possible. They all had different interests than me. So it's either I talked to like older people who like thought I was a silly like little guy, or like I don't know, my little brother's friends. That was more in middle school. In high school, that was more like my older brother's friends, which is only a 2-year difference, but still. I usually guess feels right. I mean, not just my own family, but of all my cousins on my mom's side, I think I'm just a little screwed. I'm a middle child that got bullied from both of my brothers. So I was practically the youngest in terms of priority. But also the oldest, in a way. And I say stuff like that, and now, like, I don't know, my parents have, like, a weird bit of, like, guilt. Where they think they really, like... Should I talk about this? I don't know. I think I have a lot... For a while, I was really down on myself. I had it rough, but I really didn't. Things have been really well. Really good. Really nice? Whatever the word is. The grammar word. I was being terrible enough that when I bring it up, it almost jump scares people. I think it's cool. I've always respected my elders. Whoa. That's why I play games from the 80s. Although I brought it up, Nana, when you said one time that they realized you deserved better. I mean, I don't know if, like... See, now we get to the fucked up thing. Where, like, now it's, like, flipped where I feel like I had it too nice. And, like, I was a spoiled brat. But now they think I didn't have it good. And it's like, what do I do? Fucked up world and my fucked up brain will always be a contrarian. I guess I am a contrarian by nature. It's right. It's true. What? No! I tried to be cool. There was other guy going on 30 old now, almost 40 old. Huh. Oh. But then I was talking earlier about how you said I was only in the Castlevania to get brownie points for that. And like thinking about it, it kind of ticked me off. Because like I think Castlevania is like the right kind of difficulty for me and what I like in a game. And then I was playing Castlevania games before I met Dot, and playing them all in October. And what got me to watch Dot was seeing her be really good in Castlevania 3 and realizing the huge skill gap between me and her. And thinking, oh my god, she's so fucking cool. And cute. And strong. And whoa. I have to follow her to gain her powers and drain her essence. It's using you, I never actually thought that. I know you didn't. But you gotta be careful when telling me things, because I will take it seriously. Everything is life or death in this bitch of an earth. So the one with the ear hoodie, right? Yes? She has a hoodie. She's the one that looks like a white mage. But don't call her that. Don't tell her I said that. And she's the one that can do the really good Lickitung voice. I did the same thing every time. That's for shaking remember down your bed, eat my crumb-stained shorts. Don't say that. Now, I do have a habit I will infect your brain. Ugh. Hello, yeah. Why am I even going up there? Going up there sucks. Why do I keep doing that? How many lives do I have? None? Well, if I was Dot, I wouldn't give up. So, Katie, oh, you're... Did you say his name? Grundle, you didn't. Oh! Grundle, look what you did! Hello, Megamook. God, now I know why everyone puts zeros in your names. Back it up in the stream. We gotta go. Yeah, now it's not funny to talk. to talk about fat women. You know. Nah, that wouldn't have stopped me. Maybe you that is old and sad. At least you'll be older. I mean, he'll probably... Can I say he'll probably be dead? Is that fucked up? I think that's fucked up. I don't know. I think the seltzer is doing evil things to me. It's infected me with the evil mind. Hold on. Has anyone done it? Hold on. Please. Please. No! I was looking to see if anyone cropped the eyes from Planet Laika, so I could just put in the corner. Like the red or the blue one. Like the little vision thing. I'll have to remember to do that next Planet Laika stream. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense. It would just be cropped on top of each other. I cackled? Okay. Good vid idea. Yeah, I was thinking of having that be a redeem. Like, how is Doom feeling? And just have that in the corner. God, that game is so fucking good. I think we're playing that tomorrow. I didn't want to do it on Monday. That game deserves a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time slot. But, like, I can't stop thinking about that game. I was trying to look for certain songs in it. And it turns out there's like 4 hours worth of music in that game. It's a lot of ambience, but... Well, and there's good songs, Like, I love the transformation song that goes... Just over and over again. And like... Like, that kicks ass. That game kicks ass. Like, I'm sorry, but on this stream, like, Planet Laika, the Pong game, is like S tier. Stranger in Paradise, that's like a high... I don't make the rules, that's just how it is. I'm still conflicted on it. I mean, for the longest time, I've been craving a game that is like Persona 2 and that is incredibly goofy, incredibly silly, but also like really like, I don't know, a little profound in a way. Like also takes itself seriously and like has a message and like tries to be like scary and stuff and unsettling. Because, like, Persona 2 is a game where you go into the toilet dimension, and then, like, an hour later, they talk about how, like, one of the high schoolers was, like... They would do a lot of sexual favors that she didn't want to do to, like, get popular. I was like, what the fuck? This is the same game? I want to get it before I say I like it or not. I mean, at this point, yeah, I've made peace with me having fucked up taste. Like, I talk about Planet Laika, or what was the other game? Blue Stinger. With, like, depths. And they say, like, oh, those are hot messes of games. They're, like, just dumpster fires. But I do love them. And, like, I just think they're, like, kind of, like, good. Like, I would not recommend those to everyone. Although seeing my brothers go through Blue Stinger sounds, or Illbleed sounds very funny. But they'd probably hate it. Hey, what the fuck? Pumpman has like a chest pump? He has like a chest cannon? I guess I was just too busy looking at his, that pump. Okay, I kind of like this guy. He's tough, but, like, he's manageable. I can understand what he's doing. Solar Man was, like, the real guy. He was, like, you could just barely hit him. It's, like, hard to hit that guy, so just, like... the fight goes on for a while. The longer a Mega Man fight goes on, the more you're getting hit. That's it, when I finished up my other tell on it, too, and I forgot how grim it really got. I was gonna say maybe it chalks up the like expectations and why I like playing like a lot as an unknown game, but like I have the same feeling as it. I tried to win. I tried to win the MASH battle. But like Persona 2, like I had like the greatest expectations for, and it lived up to it. And gameplay-wise, not so much, but that was never, like, the thing. It was either so easy, I would just, like, yap and not pay attention to the screen in innocent sin. Or so hard that, like, every fight took, like, 10 minutes of just menuing and, like, changing commands. This one was not so good. That's when he gets me at the edge. That's my weakness. That's my weak spot. Hey, do you guys play Tekken 8? How is it right now? Because right now it's just looking like Virtua Fighter when I see footage of it. I mean, I do, like, actually look at footage of it on, like, the Season 2 stuff. It's apparently been, not so hot. And I can't really tell what's going wrong. Hey, look in the count. You mentioned Tekken. Yeah, how is Tekken 8 right now? I'm trying to see other people's opinion. It plays a lot differently. Okay. It's like, it's so fucked up they'd announced an emergency patch. I thought the emergency patch was, like, the problem. Like, it's like called a defensive patch, but everyone kills everyone in 2 hits. Or, not in 2 hits, but, like, everyone can just spam buttons to win. So, like, I look at footage and I have no idea what's wrong, because it looks like just an impressive combo. But I look at the comments and they're like, ah, God, he fucking chain, like, comboed by punishing, like, a TTF into a punish when he's, like, laying down on the floor, and I'm like, ah. News patch gave everyone an ultra touch of deaths. Yeah, that's what I saw, where, like, everyone was, it was just like, I just thought it was, like, an impressive combo. I thought that's what fighting games were. Like, if you're good, you could just touch a death anyway. But I guess that's what makes Kakyoin, like, too much in, Heritage for the Future. Which I just never understood. Because I am a simple-minded guy. Well, thanks. Oh, that's just skill, then. It's chip damage from teching throws. It's too much. I just wanted to farm some misery so we could all be in it together. I mean, I'm actually at the height of my world. I beat Kirby Pinball Land. I not only beat it, I beat it twice. In one session. And got 2 million points. I excel. I'm doing great. I never have to play that fucking game again. So, man, I think a bunch of Tekken players just straight up quit Tekken. Damn. How many E-Takes do I have? 7? Yeah, just eat one. I forgot we've been farming these. Yeah, the middle's a safe spot if you time the jump. Okay, I think it's like Dark Souls 2. The trick is to run into him. Remember your training, dude. Ah! Have you... Namington, you've been around for so long. Is this really your first time? I'll let you off of a warning. Yes? Or who you are. There we go. I assume that was a chicken. Oops. The only problem with this strategy is if he just decides to shoot and not jump, then I'm kind of screwed. Is it always after he does a big jump? No, he can just do whatever. I will say, like, Kirby Pinball Land was fucked up. I did beat it with, like, no save states, no stage select code, the way it was intended. I do not see myself doing that with Sonic Spinball. Not for a while. It's too much. At least you can see the whole screen in Kirby Pinball Land. At least you don't really have to do... It's not, like, incredibly repetitive where you have to hit this, like, the flipper this way, like, 5 times in a row to break these barriers and hit the button. And do it without just getting slid into a lava pit. Kirby Pinball Land was fucked up. But... I have some respect for it. As, like, as a somewhat impressive pinball game for the Game Boy. That, I guess there is no reward for beating it. No reward for, like, beating the game. It's just, like... There's just, like, a little cutscene, then you're right back in. We're gonna beat 5, okay. You knew about the cut block term. The word is chalice. Anywho, it has been 3 hours. I was supposed to take a break like 30 minutes ago. But this game is actually, like, you know, it's Mega Man. It's pretty fun. Even when this game can be a little nasty to you. I'll be back in 5 minutes. BRB. Alright, we're back. Currently cannot save. Yeah, I know. I would never use checkpoint saves. At this point in my career. You know, I was back in high school. But things have changed. I have actually gotten good. Whoa! Yeah, how are we not, like, on to Sheep Man? This guy's so cool! Sheep Man! Sheep Man! This guy's awesome. He's based on a book. If robots dream of electric sheep. Look at this dude! Look at the dude! How is that guy not the, like, the coolest thing in the world? Mouse Man? I haven't really been using the power-ups, like, in the levels, have I? It's never come up. It's a lot more about platforming than, like, killing enemies. Can I stand on you? Yeah! Hell yeah. The Brain Man! Oh no, what am I gonna do? How did I ever get my bolts? I forgot I had Rush Jet. That would have been great in Commando Man. I forgot about that. Oops. This happens all the time. I just forget about the things I have. Oh, I remember this guy being fucked up. Or not. What's the thing I got? Commando Bomb? Might be his weakness. There's no feedback. A lot of health. And the problem is I have no feedback on what his weakness is, so I just, like, might just, like, have to keep hitting him with, like, whatever weapon. Even if it does, like, half damage compared to Mega Buster, I have no idea. Until he's dead. And even then, it'd take, like, multiple, like, playthroughs. Multiple, like, attempts at him. To be like, okay, now he dies quicker. So I have no idea how much health he has. What do you have? I mean, it's like, normal. A lot of things die, like, a lot of the enemies die quick with the Mega Buster. Hell no. Fuck that. Thank God I did Turbo Nitro Man. I always get them mixed up. They're both, like, vehicle-based. Nope. I mean, they gave you a W tank. A W tank. I guess they don't. Not for free. Worth it. Probably should have started with Sheep Man. Fairly simple. Well, no, the level was easier because I waited. Yeah, then I have to deal for rogue blocks. It's good I waited, actually. Never mind. Yeah, it's too bad of a fight either. Ow! I mean, that's a simple thing to dodge. I just have to get good. Really wish the charge shot was like both Mega Man and Proto Man had it. It's all about timing. Oh, we can do it the other, like a reverse sine wave. I guess it'd be the exponential sine wave. I didn't care about sine waves in Castlevania. I didn't care about them in Path of Radiance. Don't care for them here. Yeah, not bad at all. Shockingly easy for this game. It's easy because they give you a lot of room. A lot of the other fights have been like very up close. That guy keeps his distance. Thunderbolt. How much do I got? More of these and more of these. Get a weapon tank, why not? And go for Blade Man. Strike Man scares me. His level's scary. Blade Man. Wasn't this guy like an unused... I heard he was like an unused guy in Mega Man 8. And that whole thing of like concept art they had. Not concept art, but like submissions. I think that's true. Mega Man 8 was like months ago though. Was that last year? I don't think it was. No, it might have been. How do I get that? Ooh, yeah, that weapon's kind of sick. I'm guessing that like does more damage on the blast. Also, I didn't show this off. Look at this. Woo! You can like ride it upwards. Very situational though. Yo, Yoshi's Island got platforms? I forgot about these. Man. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it, but there was a plan to play through all the Yoshi's Island games on stream. This guy's cool. Castle Man. Stop blocking my Thunder Roll. That one guy sucks. The fact I could get shot by projectiles sucks ass. Like, screw it. Just getting my ass beat. I'm not focusing on dodging. You'll know, but slightly lamer, man. Yeah. I mean, then glad it's not that guy again. I forget if that guy's in this game. Some devil of some sort. I think there is. Has been a while. Okay. It's fucked up. The weapon, like, scroll thing gets worse and worse the more weapons you get. Because then you have to, like, look and be like, oh, which one is it? Just rely more on the pause menu. Except that it's select to bring up the weapon menu, which just keeps messing with me. Like, when if you see me do this, if you see me do that, I'm trying to pull up the weapons. And I just say, oh, screw it, I'll just scroll through. But anyway, I was planning on going through all the Yoshi's Island games, but 100%ing Yoshi's Island on the Game Boy Advance, it kind of... It took the joy out of me. Where, like, I still kind of resent that game. And its controls. Because, like, the jumps are, like, really rude. Where if they're low to the ground, like, your flutter jump can't really save you if you just walk off the edge. Which is easy to do, because, like, Yoshi's a slippery fella. And, like, when you die, and have to go back and recollect things again and again and again, and then you can't beat the level, or you can't say 100% the level, hell yeah. You can't say you can 100%... You can't 100% the level because you don't have enough health to count for your percentage. Like, it just sucks. Really, it was funny. We just kind of fucked up platforming. Yeah. It's that, and then like, World 2 is such a big jump in difficulty where, like, a million Lakitu's are firing shit at you. I say the jumps are really rude because I don't know, like, if, is Yoshi's Island considered, like, fucked up platforming? Like, some of that I think is just me. There's a lot of instant death in that game later on, which is really annoying. And the way, like, the jump works, the flare jump works, where you, like, really go down. If you walk off the edge, you, like, go down so deep before you start fluttering up. Which is cool aesthetically, not fun mechanically. Where it's like, if you walk off a ledge, you can't recover back up. It's just impossible. You lose height on it. And, like, I don't know why that had to exist. Like, couldn't you just keep the same height with your jump? Like, I'm trying to think, like, would that fuck up the platforming? And I don't think it really would. Do I have Commando left? Oh, yeah. Thank God for the energy balancer. See, there's a reason you get that first. Wait, couldn't I... Fine, this thing is confusing to control, whatever. I don't need it. But yeah, the plan was to play, like, Yoshi's Island, which we did. We 100% that years ago. That was the August 8th stream. No one caught on then, because I wasn't open about it. But that, like, that was... For August 8th, I was playing Yoshi's Island, and I think I was playing Fighting the Frog then. I was, like, timing that right. That was probably it, actually. That probably was one of them. One of the activators. Miss you. Can I get the game for free? I'm big YouTuber, 200 subs. What if I can get the game for free? Could pay me for a good review. I'll give it a bad one if not. I do not appreciate my patience being tested. What the hell is Furious? Which one of these games was I, like, trying to scam a review for? I don't remember. I send this out to everyone, so I'm not sure. Hold on. What is this? Dante's Inferno Lovecraftian Horror. First-person roguelike deck builder. First-person roguelike deck builder? I think I'm begging for a game like that. Dude, I haven't even beaten Slay the Spire. I'd rather play Mario 64 Bowser. This guy's strange, but I kind of like him. Ow! I hate it. Apparently, Infurious is also the name of a Harry Potter character, somewhat related to Bardolph Bowman, which is my favorite, this protagonist of my favorite Castlevania game. Oh shit, that's right! Fuck, I mistimed something. I might be too late, but, if anyone knows Gamma Chris, he does an event, I didn't know which month it is. But I remember it being around this time of year, but it was this month where he, like, does, like, October 2, like, Halloween 2. And I was thinking of playing, like, all the, like, Castlevania games I would never get to in October then. And I just figured out yesterday. He's doing it now. Which, I mean, I guess I could do it whenever, but I was thinking it'd be cute. Even though I don't really interact with him. Because, like, I thought I was get to Castlevania 64 in October, but there was too much. Too much. I didn't even finish Eel Bleed in time. That was a good game. But, like, we need to get through Castlevania 64 and Legacy of Darkness. And I gotta play all the Metroidvanias, or Igavanias. I was playing them, like, off-stream years ago. And I only got through a few of them. Like, I was streaming Symphony of the Night. But I lost that save. Right, like, before Galamoth, too. Right before, like, the last two bosses in the game. I didn't get my revenge on it. That sucked. Man, remember the Symphony of Night streams? Fuck, that was like right around here, like 2 years ago. Right around now, actually. That was like the first stream Nano showed up to. And he told me I should like be a Wario tuber. And that gave me the idea to be like one of the talking skulls in that game. And it all went from there, man. Back then, I was streaming off my mom's laptop because my old PC broke. But I still wanted to stream because I was bored, like, after, like, university. So, like, I couldn't stream Fire Emblem Engage anymore. I had to stop those streams because, like, I couldn't get the capture card to fit in, obviously. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll play a bunch of, like, PS1 and SNES games. So it was a really awkward time for you to, like, find me out, Nano. Where it's like, I had nothing of what I usually had. I was like, oh shit, I gotta keep going. He streamed Engage? Yeah, dude, those streams are awesome. I turned into an Iron Man halfway through. And it was kind of good, and like it's kind of good that the PC went out when it did because it got really bad afterwards. Where I lost a lot of good men. Like 2 chapters later, there's a chat. Some of those chapters in that game are fucked up and hard. I love Engage. That game's awesome. Great for Iron Man. That's a game where you can just like have fun with it, do whatever you want. And then also, like, boost up the difficulty. If you want a bigger challenge. Like, apparently Maniac Mode, or Maddening, or Lunatic, whatever it's called. The, like, big hard mode is, like, actually, like, well-balanced. Which is great. That's, like, the big, like, hard mode that I actually, like, want to do and play. Like, obviously, Actor hard mode I want to play. A little bit due to peer pressure. But also, like... I mean, Fire Emblem 7 is a fun game. I mean, I gotta, like, put my money where my mouth is, so I have to do that. But Engage, like, actually looks fun. Like, the systems in Engage are so good. I am a sucker for fan service. That is true. Fan service when it's fun and whimsical. I guess. And I don't know, it's like the first time you see Sigurd in, like, decades. And Ike. And Leaf. And, Roy gets seen a lot. But Soren! And Hector's in it! You can use Hector's abilities! That were kind of just made purely for that game. And he's like a mid-tier ring. But he's there! For, like, $25. But he's there! Like, the weird victim in Geek is it because how the police picked you for no good reason either? And I just... I don't know, I just don't like him. I just don't like him. He's just one of those things I just don't like. I don't like recruiting him. I don't think he's fun to use. He has a stupid name. I don't know anything about his character. Like, I don't know who he is. Except that he's a friend of Matthew. And probably from Sakai. Oh, okay. If he pauses, he's coming for you. The bottom right corner is kind of a good spot. But he also gets pissed and gets mad. Why would I hide him? I knew he was gonna do that. Trying to make him even better. I guess that is true. He does get hard mode bonuses. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Make him S tier. He gets hard mode bonuses. The player keeps dishing out good damage like you think I gave him a couple string hoops and cock rings, but no, he just hits hard. Wonder if Guy isn't engaged. You think Dorcas is gonna be awesome? When have I said Dorcas was good? If I said that, I apologize. Why would I ever think Dorcas is good? I must have been, like, drunk as hell. I guess I was, like, saying a lot of good things about axes. Bleh. Yeah, the Axe Bros suck. Except, like... Well, yeah, the early Axe Bros suck. Hawkeye is pretty good. I have no idea if Geats is good. I never get him. Why use that when you could use Dorcas? If I said that, that was sarcastic. There's no way I was saying Dorcas. Geats is so damn good. I mean, I've never used him, but I can confidently say he's better than the alternative. Like, you're not using Wallace. Especially if you know to just take his promotion item and give it to, like, to pre-promote a Cavalier. And doubles, tanks, and avoids. I use Dart at least. I do. And then I think I stopped using him last time I did it, because I had Hawkeye and I was like, that's good enough. Like, I only need one big axe, bro, and he does it. Because like when I play casually, I do like to have like one of each class on my team. I have that kind of autism. Then, like, the Iron Man... And I probably just, like, sold the Ocean Seal for, like, a whole lot of money. Because, like, Hawkeye, you get Hawkeye, like, a few chapters later. Like, I got for work, stay safe, have a good night, Irving. Thanks for stopping by. I probably didn't sell the Ocean Seal. I was probably like, well, he's the only one that can use it. I'll probably promote him. Maybe I just thought I might like promote him and just be like, he's all right. But he wasn't crazy. I would like to see you play Sacred Stones Nano to see your opinion on the like recruits in that game. Cause like I think they're kind of cool, and I kind of end up using them, but they are a big investment and kind of not worth it. Sorta, but sometimes they're like your best shot. I don't know. Like Sacred Stone's such a weird cast that like it's kind of small, and a lot of people kind of suck. So like recruits aren't the worst. Like, if they don't die immediately, they're fine. If they don't die immediately, they can eventually be good. Think about use the little guy with the axe. That is definitely the best of the recruits. He's the earliest. He gets a promotion item that, like, only he can use. The Ocean Seal. And you're probably gonna make him a pirate, because... like, being a pirate actually has, like, utility in future chapters. Amelia? I mean, you don't make her a general. If you if you put a lot of investment to make Emilia a general. I don't know. Aren't there other pirates in the game? No. There's a fighter and a berserker later, which I think might have pirate mobility, but no. The next guy, I like to give him swords. And Ewan, the mage guy, can be funny. Because you can eventually make him a summoner, which is a wacky class that I do like. I like in theory, I always never use it. Because Null, I end up getting Null killed. Or he's unsatisfactory. Same with Ewan. That was the Iron Man. Everyone died in the Iron Man. It was very sad. Archer's got a unique class. No. It's just that, like... they could get in some good classes. But if you're gonna use Emilia, just make her a Great Knight at least. Give her some mobility. And like, Great Knight isn't like the worst thing in that game. I end up using a lot of Great Knights in my Iron Man just because I need the raw stats, which Great Knight is good for. If you really need like mobility, just go Paladin. This guy's hard. Man. Man, I use every crew if I knew I want to use the dude with the hat. The cute mage girl. Man, I love that you call him the dude with the hat. Because, like, whenever anyone talks about Joshua, they don't want to debate if he's good or not. They debate if his hat is awesome or stupid. And that fits in. Like, Joshua's alright. He's good. Why do I like Joshua more than Guy? Because his hat. I don't know, Guy has like no personality. He's boring. He's like Urk. And Urk is... but he's not as funny as Urk, where he's like so lame. Guy is just like a guy. I don't know. He has funny supports, and I just never knew him. Also, Inez. Yeah, I like Inez. I mean, I like my snipers. That's the thing I get defensive about. Snipers. Like, I think it's really cool to just, like, snipe a guy from 2 range. Especially when they get, like, bonus crit in certain games. Dude, I threw so bad there at the end. We had him. Because I like longbow utility. My controller, I dropped it. No. My phone, I dropped it. Oh well. And that Sacred Soul is a game that incentivizes having like all the classes possible, because that's a game that has like a legendary weapon for each class, or a legendary weapon for each like weapon type. That, like, you're actually, like, able to use. It's not like Fire Emblem 7 that gives it to you in the last 5 seconds of the game. Like, here's the Rune Sword. Like, when you... if you want to use it. Or the Regal Blade, or whatever it's called. The only thing left is Nurgle. Have fun. When you could just, like, when you want to, like, have a wizard battle with them instead. High axe and bow weapon ranks. Like, you're either gonna use, like, Athos or, like, your lords that have, like, the best weapons. You're not gonna use, like, the S-rank weapons that give you at the last second of the game. It's always weird. Comes with high axe and bow weapon ranks. That's good. Weapon rank, like, innate weapon rank is, like, a really important factor. And if I, like, in a weapon, in unit quality to me. At least it's, like, can take forever in some GBA games to, like, get up. I just had to say it like that. Alright, what could he weak do? I don't think it's ice. Oh, okay, it is Thunderwolf. Okay, like, there's some units that just, like, never get good rank in time. Without, like, excessive, like, grinding. That sucks. I forget which game that is the case in, though. I think that's Awakening. I remember hating weapon ranks in that game. Especially since that's, like, the reclass game. And it's like, fuck. All they can use are glass weapons and bronze weapons. Fuck. It's fucked up that Awakening is, like, the eugenics game. And, like... unless you plan things out, I just feel like a lot of the, like, children are just not worth it. They're, like, way too much investment. It's either too much investment in, like, the parents of planning it out and then, like, grinding them up to get, like, the skills. Or, like, grinding up, like, the parents later on. And then to getting the children, but by that time the game's almost over and they're low in level. Fates might have, like, a sillier reason for that mechanic to exist. But at least you could bring them... at least they had items that could bring them to, like, the current, like, level they expect you to be. Awakening is just an odd game to me, because, like, I put so much time into that when I first got it, and thought it was, like, the best thing ever. Like, it can't get better than that. And now I play it, and I'm like, man, this sucks ass. The maps suck. The art sucks. The music's pretty good. And, like, building up units kind of sucks. At least since it really doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to gauge with the system at all. Which I guess is good for me, but it kind of sucks for me to, like... it kind of sucks for the game to have any, like, point in playing it over other ones. Say that again. Whoa. I guess there's just no changing those fates conquest, you know? I mean, failing you do engage with all the systems in Fire Emblem Engage. But also that game makes it so much easier. Like, they just... Like, the arena is just in there. And, like, you could go in there a little bit. And then, like, you could spend, like, the currency you get in the game. They'll just, like, get the skills. Like, you don't have to grind at all. You just get them. I guess, like, SP was a big problem for a while, but all the good skills were cheap. Like, you're getting Kanto on everyone. And that's like 500. Man, Engage is so good because it's so easy to, like, get everything you want. It's not like a big grind fest. Or like a monastery. Like, everything, like, in the Somniel, it's small. Most of the stuff you do there is, like, pointless minigames. But, like, everything you want is, like, in a concentrated area. And you just, like, click a menu and, like, boom, you got what you needed. The supports are quick. They just, like, say, like, their character trait and then move on. Like, sure, they're not, like, the most interesting characters, but at least they don't waste my time. Oh, my God. It's so good. The maps are fun. Some of the best maps in the series. God, what a great game. I don't know if they'll ever make it again. Or they'll just look at the Three Houses numbers. And be like, do that again. I hope not. But I have no idea. I have no idea what they're prioritizing. Engage and Three Houses are such, like, completely different games. I have no idea what they're gonna do. You get the impression your research is a little careless. Definitely. Definitely. From FAA, and you see what I mean? Thank God they are, yeah. FAA, you see what I mean? Yeah. And that's kind of the thing, is that I don't like spending too much time on it. Because, like, like, in the back of my head, I think, like, if I could just, like, just quick rush through it, I'll get through the game quicker. Which I guess doesn't do a service to the game. Like, no one gave a shit about Engage. I think it's, like, one of the best in the series. But it's funny, Engage, now I think about it. Like, the game gives you ores to, like, improve stuff, and I use that all immediately. Just never... I never had, like, any of it near the end of the game. But that's kind of what I love about Fire Emblem, is that you can be careless. Most of it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to play the best of your ability. You can kind of, like, get crazy with it. And it's, like, punishing? But it always feels like you could get yourself back up if you fail. It never feels like you're in an unwinnable situation. I lost a lot of units in Engage and was still able to beat the final boss. That DLC was hard as hell, though. That took hours. I mean, there aren't really resources to waste in, like, Fire Emblem, like, on the GBA. Like, what, weapon durability? That really doesn't matter. Strangely, what were games I wasted resources in a lot? I know there definitely were. There definitely were. You say that I waste resources, and that sounds true. But I got a little tunnel vision in my brain. TMs in Pokemon are one. The enemies are your resource? Yeah, that doesn't matter. Like, EXP matters, but... like... You can leave a lot of markets, still get enough for a lot of your units. Again, I do over-dramatize on, like, Marcus and Seth and whatnot, and like, the Jagans. I don't feed, like, everything to them. I just like saying that. Because I like becoming, like, a caricature of myself. It makes me feel safe and comfortable. Being a cartoon character. Like, I've always been meant to be. But I don't know, we'll see. I should play another, like, Fire Emblem again. Another GBA Fire Emblem. And see, like, if I, like, actually, like, play it and be like, just, like, see what I do. But that's also, like, getting, like, a peer review. That's scary. Like a job interview. That's scary. Drug testing my Fire Emblem skills. You suck off remotes with the earlier years to get up. You better stick with them. Examining something more empowered than they should be. I mean, I love pre-promotes because they're, like, great, like, substitutes. But, I mean, I don't know. Is there really a reason to use, like, Urk once you get Pen? Or, like, all your sorties, if, like, Harkin and Corel show up. Ain't nobody using Isadora. Isadora's great because she's so mediocre. But, like, she's, like, okay at her job. Did I die already? I did, okay. I have 280 bolts? Why am I not spending them? The fuck am I doing? I'm yapping, that's why. She looks nice, that's all I can give her. Yeah, she is very underwhelming looking. But she can, like, grab people and ferry them around. I think she's able to double, like, from base. Like, even with her stats. But that's like FE7, where everyone is all the enemies are like slugs. I guess that kind of works for your point, too, in that, like, she is very mediocre, and yet she also just gets the job done. For, like, no investment. Or, like, yeah, you don't need much to be good in Fire Emblem. Wait, does that work with your point, or does that work with mine? I think it works with both. Like, Kanazi uses dark magic. He doesn't hit shit most of the time. But he's good at healing. And like, he has a good base staff rank. That's pretty nice. He gets you the Lunatome. But that's like an extra thing. She'll never be a Saner again. No. But if you do lose them for whatever reason, she can, like, pick up the slack until, like, endgame where things change. And the big boys do their thing. Like, she's a great substitute. What was my point? I feel like there's something I could do to continue for the content. This discussion. And it's best I don't think during this. And let my muscles do the work. Okay. Talking about how purple this guy was. Yeah. Now I'm purple. I love men. Clash, make love to me. All right, we gotta buy. We should buy like a lot. Give me like 3 of each at least. We have 8 of these fucking things. Don't buy lives. Can we have 3 of these fucking things? It's so worthless. Alright. Alright, you can look and see your romance. What'd I miss? Fire Emblem talk, you didn't miss anything. Strike them. I do like Kaga pre-promotes where they're pretty dog shit. Like, pretty butts. Well, some of them are really good, but like a lot of later like substitute-esque units you get are just like way worse than like what you get at the start. As a bit of a punishment for like losing like your good units, they give you like these like weaker versions of them that like you could use if you lost the originals. It's a bit like, you could be using better stuff, but we'll still let you, like, win the game. Oh. This is like the hardest guy in the game. He just does so much damage, it's so hard to hit him. Lucy Romance has an updated month, yeah. You're not using like the retro game repository. So the demo's so fucking hard. Yeah, I remember playing the demo. But I think I only played on like easy mode. Because like I said before, I played this game. This is like the first Mega Man I played on like the Xbox 360. But I only played on easy mode as base. I was like, yeah, this is nice. And I just save through like the rest of the Mega Man for the longest time. Yeah, they never remember the URL still has the redirect, yeah. I think there's something else to say about pre-promotes and Fire Emblem. I mean, I just think the Fire Emblem 7 pre-promotes are, like, insanely cracked. Like, Pen is so good. Hawkeye is really good. Narkin is great. Karel is a little less great. Louise is there. Actually, Louise kind of sucks, because if she dies, you also lose Pen. It's a bit of a detriment to use her. You watch any anime? Yeah, I've been watching the Devil May Cry anime. It's really good. I love Devil May Cry on the anime. On Netflix. It's really awesome. I don't know anything about skin him. I am the light that is buried or whatever. Your undying light. Like, I don't know much about DMC. Other than inspired Bayonetta. I feel like it was a Bayonetta Netflix show, and it was, like, really cheesy and stupid, with bad dialogue. I think you'll be more forgiving of it, because it's Bayonetta. And well, I don't know, like, DMC is also silly. They're both I don't know. Nah, wait, well, it depends on how many tits and ass they show, you know? Funny, right? Even the Asinker was kind of always dog shit. I don't really watch much anime. What was the last one I watched? I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Embrace's Discord. But then, like, I missed some sessions, and... I feel like I can't say I'm behind them. So I can't watch anymore, because I have to catch up. I can't say that because it's Dragon Ball. But I also want to say that. And it's really Dragon Ball, the original series, I care about, like, watching all of. Myself. Z, it's fine. That's not as important. But I actually, like, kept a little blind to Dragon Ball because no one gives a shit about Dragon Ball, which sucks. But, I mean, it's great for me. Goku wins? No, he loses that one time. Goku loses until he wins. Oh, wait, no, that's Luffy. No, Goku is, like, busy doing other shit until he wins. Like, he's busy, like, having a heart attack. Or, like, in the hospital. I guess he gets beat up a lot. Or, like, dead. What would you talk about? I love all the mysteries of this, all 16 volumes. Yeah, I've only heard great things about it. And I enjoyed it while I watch it. I just have, like, ADHD when it comes to watching shows. And I just drop them. Just because I get, like, I see the shiny keychains, and, like, I forget what I was doing. B-word? Yeah, sorry, I banned Bulma in this Twitch chat. S-word? Yeah, I banned, Super Saiyan, I guess? I'm trying to think of something better. I banned Slug. There we go. As in Lord Slug. The ones that apply to our ethnicity. The words I don't know? Scary. Guys, we only speak English in this chat, okay? I remember in Clavio's chat, back when I watched her a bunch, Where's what the lords wield? Yo, that's true! Back when I watched Clavio a bunch years ago. My noobs, I'm pretty sure only... Okay. I mean... I think I can't... You can say that? But it is weird. I don't like pushing it. I mean, I'd say it, but that doesn't mean you could say it, you know? Holy shit. What was I saying? The rat. Yes, Clavio. I remember one time in her chat, like, there was some Russian person in the chat saying Russian. As they do. And, she was saying, like, oh, no, we only speak English here. No other languages in this chat. Sorry, I can't tell what you're saying. And then they posted another Russian message, and they got banned. Like, permanently. So I quit, like, I did, of course what I did was, like, I took it and run it through Google Translate. And they said your mother. In Russian. And I thought that was funny. Like, nothing else. No swear word, just your mother. Unless something was lost in translation. It's fun, but... It's an odd thing to say. And I just can't, like, imagine, like, someone, like, telling you, like, the rules in a chat and just being like, shut the fuck up, fuck you! Like, I can't just imagine doing that. I guess if he only knew Russian, this chat member, then, like, he had nothing to lose. He was not gonna watch. Like, using that... It says, S-tier insult overseas. I see. But not like your mother, like, sucks cocks in hell or whatnot. Just your mother. It doesn't even work. Like, what, your mother only speaks English in this chat? Yeah, I hope she does. I'd have some questions if she didn't. This says I push up my glasses. My big, like, bordered glasses. It was that one time related to that guy in the chest. Well, you did that with the guy saying your mother or some shit. Well, I think that's just because it was soccer. That's like... That's the European soccer. Now that's how you do that. Well, that's usually in the crowd, it's not in the field. Actually, I don't know anything about soccer. Don't quote me on anything. Man, there's one time where, like, I did, like... One time where, like, I got banned in someone's chat for being, like, a dick. It was a bit of, like... A bit of, like, not reading the room. It's fine, it's fake sports, you can't say that, dude. They'll kill you. The Canadians will kill you. The Brazilians will kill you. And the Americans will kill you. Yeah, so I guess I can talk about this. I'm comfortable with it now. It's been a while. But with someone playing Dark Souls, And, like, I was making, like, too many jokes at, like, about, like, them being bad at games and whatnot. And I didn't realize when they said, listen, dude, they meant, like, shut the fuck up. And I just took it as, like, a way to, like, if I could say it correctly, they'll think it's funny. And they'll like me again. So I, of course, thought, like, I'll compare them to DSP, and then they banned me. And, I still feel bad about that. Guilty. It's been a while. They started asking me, I think I maybe got mixed up in the body swamps. No. No, you see, that was my lesson. I'm like, not to be a dick anymore. Because it has consequences. There's too many, like, there's one time where, like, I said something rude to Drop, and they said something rude to me, and I'm like, holy shit, my actions have consequences. That was one. Should I talk about this? Nah, there's one time where I made, like, a joke where I called a female streamer a cow. And they, like, I brought it up, like, once or, like, another time. And they, like, had to pull me aside and tell me, like, not to do that again. And, you know, enough times and I learned. I still do that with joking. You're homunculus. I haven't gotten that lore yet. Okay, I haven't worked on it. I haven't done the commissions for that lore yet. Okay, stay tuned. You're black and white. Dude, I've been drinking hard seltzers. I'm only white. You called the Gunner Craig Court guy a bitch on Twitter like years ago. I still feel bad about it. I mean, situations like that. If you can't rectify what you can do, then the only thing you can do is learn from it and move on. Because I don't like being known as, like, the bastard. I thought I did, but I kind of don't. It's scary. It's scary to people, like, treat you rudely or shun you. I don't like it. And I got tired of it. So hopefully my actions have showed I'm not as much of a dick as I could be. I say as I was, but you guys don't really know that. Dude, I forgot about it. Got confused when I was blogging Twitter like 10 years later. You know, my little brother is banned in the Vinesauce, like, Twitch chat. Because it was during when Vinny Vinesauce was streaming Fallout 4. And my brother typed in spoilers for the plot and got him banned. Except it wasn't even real spoilers. Does anyone care about Fallout 4? What he said was at the end of the game, you have to choose between saving your son or nuking the Commonwealth. Which is not what happens in the game. And he got permanently banned for that. And, like, he sent in, like, messages saying if he could get it unbanned or not, and just no response. And I brought up in like Vinesauce's chat, and like other B members are like, that doesn't sound right, but it must be right, or my brother is lying and he said some fucked up shit. But I believe it. I mean, I was there when it happened in the other room. It was like 10 years ago. I was watching those streams on my 3DS, goddamn. But when it comes to big streamers, like, you can't, I don't think you feel, like, too personal about that. They just, like, need to keep it a little clean and sanitized. When it's, like, a smaller chat and I'm saying fucked up shit, I feel bad about that, because, like, I feel like those words must have hurt. Or, like, must have meant something, you know? To be honest, but I'm there for your bro stream sometimes. He sounds so damn close and slinging a slur. He does? Really? He just seems like a little creature to me. Don't tell him I said that. He really does. I thought, you know, I thought of like all of me and my brothers. I thought it would be me of all people. That like sounds the most close. But maybe that's just me like making sure. Maybe it's because I have that like restraint or something. I don't know. I know sometimes I think like there's a voice in my head thinking like what if I just said this? What if I just said this like here and got like banned? What would happen? Would it be funny? Would it not be funny? Would people still like me? And I'm like, you know, I want to see. What if I want to see what happens? Now I made that joke before, like, you know what? You gotta wonder what the lethal injection feels like. But sometimes, like, you gotta wonder. Anyway, this guy's kind of hard. You gotta watch out for his balls, right, guys? Your bro's marriage is gonna be a little bit better one. Too many image boards. Been chuckling at a compilation or two. You know, that is true. He does talk about sometimes how he watched like all that Pain Olympics stuff. And like all those like 2 Girls 1 Cup or like Lemon Party or all that shit. I never touched that stuff. I stayed pure. My brothers talk about like the things they've watched. And I'm just like, yeah, Mega Man run, jump and shoot. Hee. Like I thought No More Heroes was like fucked up and vile. That's not my mindset. Like, it was with the Heaven to Pay Olympics, that was good. Yeah, like, honestly. Like, I don't need to see that. I don't need to see Pro Jared's cock. I don't need to see, like, all this stuff that people talk about. I'm good. You seem stereotypically edgy. That is a shock coming from you, because, like, I thought you thought that he was, like, just a little guy. Like, from looking at his Twitter and whatnot. And just, like, the images he has. Then again, this is here we're talking about. You probably know that type. So, you know, Control Alt guy once when that was a thing. I didn't even know that happened, but I'm sure it did. Allegedly. Ah. What happened to my controller? There we go. But yeah, my brothers were the ones watching, like, Jackass and whatnot. Funny enough, dude, a lot of femboys have seen the same way to my brag being on the internet a lot. That's what I was getting at, where it's like, you probably know, like, the type. I mean, I was in Drop's chat for a while. They said some interesting things, albeit like a cute little ant feller. So long ago, he supposedly tried to DMing someone he shouldn't have. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how. No. I need another seltzer to say that. They do the type, that's why I recognize it, yeah. Like 80% sure I forgot. Oh, I just really online too much yet. Like, I don't know, like, you see stuff like Blue Waffle and, like, meat spin as a kid, and you're like, okay. Like me, I'm just like, I've seen enough. I'll just play my Mario. I'll just watch, like, more One Piece, please. Meanwhile, everyone... And French is like Napaco. I mean... I don't really talk about this. But all my friends send... I don't know if it's like... I don't know if this is like for everyone else. Because I'm not straight, huh? Yeah. I mean, all my friends really send each other are, like... naked men. Like, naked fat men. They have, like, a whole NSFW, like, part of their Discord. They send, like, just disgusting stuff that I don't really want to see. Or, like, people pooping in toilets. And it's like, what is going on with you people? Like, I just want to say, I am so happy that you guys like me, and I like you, and you guys are, like, funny, and have good taste. Because, holy, it's been desperate. Live with... They just hang out with barbarians. You'll see on aren't like that? Fucking hell, yeah. You wonder why I'm such a people pleaser here? It's because I can't go back. It's all I've known for years. Sorry. Ooh, too much. It's like people who I feel like are a little, I mean, that's weird to say, but, like, I want to say are, like... different tastes. Much different tastes, or, like, people that... I want to hang out with, but just shun me. And I weird out. I'm so glad things are... nice now. How long have we been this level? I wanted to beat the game tonight. I'm not sure that's gonna happen. I had a few years where I could have taken a turn and start hating women. I mean, there was a time where I was on, like, pro Gamergate subreddits for a bit. And I'm so glad I'm not using Reddit anymore. I'm glad I had a moment where I was there and I realized, man, why am I here? And just, like, left and never looked back. It's a little sappy to say, but I'm so glad I met someone like that. Who is, like, great at games I care about. It is unapologetically her cute self. There was one time where she, opened up about herself. They really got me thinking about things. I'm so glad it happened. The really old Spider-Man comic where Pete Parker yells at protesters? Like 2,000 year remember? See, today he's like, shit, I just had some So I mean, Rand, I was really shitty for a few weeks after. What was I thinking back then? I don't know. What was I thinking? Like, legitimately, like, why was I there? I think, yeah, I was trying to be a little edgy. I think I taught it before, but, like, I think after what you think, exactly. I think after looking at a lot of, like, Tumblr stuff, I got, like, a little, like, overstimulated from that. And all the like, kind of hate there that I, kind of went to the other side for a bit. Because they seem more fun and less volatile and scary. Hello, my love. Hey, Brace. There are a lot of vitriol on Tumblr. If you didn't know back then. How many lives do I have? One more. I'm all for, like, fighting the guy honorably. But the man's almost making me late for appointment. That threw me for a second, yeah, missed it, or saw everything, yeah. I think it's around the time I did see Dot, and she, like, opened up about herself. And I thought she was just... not sure if I should talk about that. I think that's around the time where, like, I stopped going on Reddit. Because there is... more important things to do. Better things to think about. There's a great comic that, like, kind of explained it. And they ran me off Tumblr because they didn't like Mega Man OCs. I just had, like, a freak out after it because there's, like, so much... like, so many people yelling that, like, if you like this, you're evil. If you like this, you're evil. Yada, yada, yada. Which, I'm not even sure, like, if they said it, if I'd agree or disagree with. It's just, like, the passion with it was too much. That got scary, and I had a freak out. Acer, you like telling a lot of hers I left during the tournament. Where they go for their Discord, Skype. I kind of just went to Twitch. I guess I went to Reddit, and then I went to Twitch. And then I found out, like, AL had private Discords. It's like, what? Didn't affect me too much. I've always taken things a little seriously. These stories are because of those Tumblrs. But there's a great comic I remember seeing where it's like... getting a little political. It's like... you have, like, the liberals going... like, being really on edge. And, like, elitist. Kind of where, like, they're like, oh, you're part of this? Yeah, big whoop. Whatever, you're not a real one. And then you have, like, the alt-right, where they're all, like, really chill and welcoming. And that's the scary thing. They're very open about it. And kind of fell into that... I kind of felt both sides at one point. Hey, it's time to fight that crazy Dr. Wow. Tables the birds have stars in their tummies by Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Sorry, dude, I never learned my left and right yet. Oh, Nano. Nyek, 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 nyek. I don't know if I do it anymore, but I think I still do the thing where I put like my hands, and I'm like, okay, put your like your index finger and your thumb out, and you're like, okay, this one's shaped like an L. This is left. I don't think I've done that in a while, but I had to do that a bunch, like for like, till I was like 20. The image I saw today about people say that Blue Sky has left that go chamber, but an image of a bunch of dudes playing on two lobsters fighting. A labeled leftist. Yeah, it's at this point, like, if I look at a Twitter or a Blue Ski, whatever you want to call it, whichever one, and it's like if they yap a lot about it, about politics and stuff, or like anti this person or whatever, it's like, it's not worth getting invested in it, and I just leave. I just want to see my fat rubbing. It's funny as hell, I think, because I do them since elementary, pre-elementary, because of video games. All my friends and my artists, and that's that. Wait, your thumb is facing makes it a B or a D? Whoa. Whoa, that's true. You just blew my mind. Alright, there's no point buying lives, you have none. Just buy, like, a bunch of shot guards. I forget how many pits are at the end, but this is an integrates Mega Man game. Ah, no, do not. I think I got Robowenza. Picture of, Tronbon. Mega Man! Are you okay? Oh no. He's been affected by the virus. Mega Man is COVID. Dr. Light, the medicine-making machine is gone! Dude, look at Not Australia in the middle. Whatnot. Dog's dead. Should we do? Greetings, people of the world. I hope you're enjoying the effects of my little Robowenza virus. If there are any robots who want the cure, all you have to do is come work for me. I don't think Mega Man is going to save you like he usually does. He's come down with a nice case of Robowenza himself. Then you will finally see the true genius of Dr. Wily. The world is mine. Thinking Otto is here? Yeah, he just hangs out. I should have known this was Dr. Wily's doing all along. I mean, he fooled everyone, man. How could you have known? I have to stop. He just tried to PNG himself because he couldn't figure out Skype. No. You're in no condition to do anything. I was feeling lazy that time. Whoa! Mega Man, use this. It would really suck to, like, stick with Robowenza and not have a mouth, because I don't know how you take this. Bit of audio trees. No one at Capcom actually wrote audio backgrounds, and knows Dr. Light made him. He just shows up after, like, at 7 onwards. I thought you took your medicine already. I was saving it, in case a really sick robot was brought in. But Ro, you need it. If I use it, I still can't stop Wily. But if you take it, you can stop him. Thank you, Ro. Sit tight, I'll stop Dr. Wily and bring back enough medicine for everyone. Screw it in somewhere. Oh, no, it doesn't go in your mouth, Mega Man. Yeah, we were both thinking the same thing. Well, okay, are you, Mega Man? The Elmer Fudd voice gets worse and worse every time. Good luck! Be careful out there. I like that if you play as Proto Man, then it's Mega Man who gives it to Proto Man. And if you play as base, his dog just gets it for him, and there's like no lines of dialogue. He just gets it. You know, the future I'm a bit more than I should. Yeah. The giant, like, egg. Alright, we're definitely due for another break. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this tonight, but we'll get close. BRB, and we will return. Alright, I'm back. And hello, Rugibus. Did you come into my chat to talk to Nano? Because you know he'd be here? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Haruto almost streams like Katamari all the time. It's not big news, I think. Oh, wait, important. Yeah. He's going in it. I just keep my eyes around. Gonna blast it here. Uh-huh. Dude, he made a chair with a map. Whoa. Or a couch. So the Kagura active got jump scared and had to tell him. I mean, I thought the bit was that, like, Nanodan was, like, streaming Katamari and then Harutomo took the idea or something. I thought that was the bit. Even though there's, like, no relation. Oh god, this level's fucked up. He's a pro carpenter. I think I remember trying to fight these guys, Buster Only, because they are technically Robot Masters that we haven't fought. A Gemini? They got Lucky Man and Gemini Man? That's scary. That's like the two scariest guys in the series. Back to back. It's like how I was first to stream Dark Star Edition before Bag did. But I really only streamed it because he was, and I had it on the back burner for like the longest time. Like hell, this isn't his weakness. No. Blade? Why does that work? Is it like make sense? No. I was thinking, like I'm into weak to ice, right? No, he's weak to cut. Shit, look at that did damage. Or how much that did. But I never finished Dark Star Edition. I streamed like up to like chapter 4 or 5. And then like I played like chapter like 6 and 7 on my own, and then Crystal King is a fucking bastard in that game. In that hack. And I just stopped. But Bag kept going. Get hit. What is trying to make to Snake, right? The fuck is he calling the Snake? Cutter is kind of snake-like. Alright, screw this. We're at Wily. Boot up the boss damage chart. My good, sweet, sweet chart. Okay. And like... It's a bomb. JC. And these bosses doing, like, stuff the original guys weren't doing. Wait, why am I fighting these guys? Come on, you learned that in, like, Mega Man 1, dude. You don't fight the big stompy guys. They're never worth it. Jungnan is weak to the cutter. Chenanan is also weak to the cutter. Well, I actually guessed right on all of it. It's fucked up. I hate the weapons in this game suck ass. I gotta use the cutter. If I do it from range, you just jump off away. If I get up close, then good luck. Ugh. Even to this day, I cannot jump over Woodman's thing. Oh yeah, dude. I didn't realize I can't say so much here. But I say so much here that I can't say there. Yeah, man, you just can't get away with it. You don't have the card, you know. But I can get away with it, that's the problem. I'm not sure if I follow specifically. Then the problem is what, that they lean into it? Question mark? Yeah, okay. Yeah? Apparently Death was waiting for you to see your cock, man. You just left him to dry. Not cool, bro. Yeah, that was the first part of the level. It didn't even start. It's like that South Park episode where you only have to bleep out the answer if some straight guy says it. The character says the lead, that's how they find out they're gay. I mean, I don't think there's any figuring out with deaths. And I really don't think Nano has that dog in him, you know? No, that doesn't work. Music is really good, though. And Nano, but good bit. And it kind of goes back into, like... I have a lot of my friends that say gay shit, you know? Or, like, post naked, like, old men. And, like, I know, like, they're just doing it, like, ironically. So, like... It's a weird feeling when I'm, like, the odd one out, you know? I just feel like they don't know. They don't know I'm a Harutama follower. We know. I really say I'm mashing it to the Doomshire that blast or whatever about this year. I think they'd actually like that, you know? Yeah, when shoot the roller eyes, you're like, alright, give me your balls, Buster. I mean, I don't know if that's like a get. Well, I mean, I think that's depths. I think they're just like they're leaning heavily into it, but you can't tell. Like, if they're being serious or not. That's so funny. They are. They are funny. I love watching them. Okay, Scorch Blaze. Alright, wait, Ringman I can deal with. Ringman is so easy. Dude, Oil Man? No, this is an Oil Man. He's not too racist. Weak to Water Shield, duh. Does it actually say it's a joke? I don't think they'd actually like it. Yeah. Cover anything Man from Ashley in the following weekend that Psycho releases. I think it's too easy to make fun of it, you know? He needs us. He doesn't have the guts. Unlike Psycho. He's not racist. I say, yeah, he's not as racist as Oil Man. I mean... I don't know, Oil Man looks like an accident. Like a whoopsie. Flame Man looks intentional. It's hard to... I don't know which worse. And a clue how genuinely happy I am for some of you. I mean, Nano's gonna be the one begging for these streams, and I'm not even sure if that's gonna happen. That's too scary. I'm gonna be like, it's too emotional of a game. That's the best way I could describe it. They put mice in this. Yeah, I know. That's in Sheepman's level. They're badass. And it's like way too late in the timeline for them still doing that shit. Yeah. Like in Dragon Ball? I guess. It's like the 80s. Maybe. Jinx in the 90s? Well... There's some, like, actual, like... Like, it's supposed to be something else, but it's a lack of foresight. Oil Man in the 2000s? I don't know. Justin Trudeau, what are you doing here? In the 2010s, I'm gonna show off for my Sega Street because at the point everyone's gonna want to play themselves on spoilers. Yeah. Go live so I can note everything down your notepad entries. Yeah. Hello, Commodore. For 23 Redux, 100% off. Neat. Whoever Street Fighter decided to lock them in the Capcom vaults because they were too racist. Too racist? Oh, dude, it's Tornado Man. He was in the last game. Make the Thunder Wall? That makes sense. Slash Man, it's weird seeing him in 8-bit. That's cool. Even if it's all covered up. Also weak to Thunder Wall? No, it's weak to... Spikes, okay. Oh, dude, it's Frostman! I will bit you. Supposedly, earlier it was designed as a actually some kind of like, what the fuck? It's never seen the light of day. Poor, but I guess, what was his name? I want to say Tomahawk Man. But you know, that guy. I don't know my Street Fighter guys. I definitely don't know Street Fighter 2 Turbo characters. I only know like the original. I guess I know Street Fighter 2 characters. I don't know Super Street Fighter 2 characters. Famous Klonoa Wii, that sound interesting. E-Tank. I do not care to fight this guy honorably. We have these E-Tanks for a reason. I guess these are kind of their weaknesses. Dude, just step on the spikes. Man, it's easier just with the Buster. Maybe Slash Man, that never was, yeah. What was that guy's name? T-Hawk. Okay, it literally was Tomahawk. They did it twice. God damn. Capcom did it fucking twice. Oof. Yeah, it's supposed to be Mexican too. Oh. Like, maybe it's our mesh of stereotypes, yeah. I mean, like, no, I don't know enough history to say specifically what. Without looking like an ass on myself. Ah! That's not worth it. Oh, it's absolutely not worth it to go there. Are you kidding me? This is why I got all those W tanks. So I don't have to worry about this. Even 6 is such a weird game. In terms of, like... And is Flame Man the worst of them? Like, Wind Man for China, that's like... That's fine. Blizzard Man for Canada... Canada for Canada. He, like, skis around. No one cares. I guess Tomahawk Man, yeah. I forgot he was that one game. Plant Man for Brazil, like, that doesn't, it's the plant, man. Centaur Man, that's awesome. That's based. But, that's scary. Wait. Hold up. Cycling through. We're not already done with the level, are we? Nah, okay. He almost dodged it cleanly. When man gets a bit weird when he knows the ponytail, like, I'm swing up straight. It makes it not racist. Yeah, exactly. The mental fortitude it took shows a respect. And like what? Yamato Man? I mean, that's Japan. And Nightman? No one's gonna complain about Nightman. Like, I get the idea. I understand that it's somewhat good intentions for, like, a lot of them. And then it's like a bunch of, like... Oh, neat. Like, trying to make, like, people from, like, different, like, stereotypes look, like, cool and badass or whatever. Like, warriors from around the world. I get the idea. In retrospect, it's a bit strange. Because, like, showing, like, you know, like, fighters from, like, different cultures is, like, a great idea. If it were me, I probably would have given up. I'm sure there's a good way to do it for like everyone around the world. Maybe like some old costumes came up on their show. They always had a grasp. Yeah. I come from like there's something I want to talk about. Get mad about El Fuerte. Like, one idea I had, the only, like, good idea I've had, I was trying to think, like, for, like, different religions. Oh, they just give you an MTech here, I just realized. Like, if they were, like, a fantasy class, what would be the best way to put them? Like, you're making, like, I have the idea of, like, making, like, a worldwide RPG that's, like, a bit religious in nature. I'm thinking, like, what is the best way to approach it? I'm only thinking, well, like, Christianity would probably be, like, Paladin. Imagine, like... I was thinking, like... For Islam, you'd... They'd probably be best as, like, a white mage, if anything. Like, the whole thing is about, like... One of the things I know is just that they... Is that they don't really have, like, any imagery. So I think that's, like, just purity, you know? I think that'd be the best way to do that. You're gonna fight a god jokes? I see what you mean now. Yeah. No, Jesus is not cross. Not what I meant. Like, it was gonna be, like, summoner or something. That stuff like that requires a lot of research to do correctly, which I'm too lazy to do, so I haven't done too much work into it. Is it risen and he's pissed? No. So I've always had an interest in religious history and whatnot, and philosophy. That's why I found SNT so intriguing, because I was like, that was like one of my ideas. Is like, what if it's like, it was Pokemon, or like, what if it was an RPG, but like all you fought were like religious entities and monsters based on like creatures from religious mythos, and then I found out what Shin Megami Tensei was, and it's like, oh, they've been doing this for 30 years. It also gets, like, philosophical. So I guess what I would do would just, like, make my own version of it. But maybe not with, like, the creature collecting, just, like, a more, like, standard RPG. But I got no idea for gameplay stuff. Or any coding knowledge. So it's really just in my head. Thunderwall, Commando Bomb. The bomb is easier. Since the 80s, yeah. But I mean... Yeah, no, I guess the original Megami Tensei does have that, yeah. I was thinking, when I think of Megami Tensei, I just think of the books, and it's not really a part of it. Just like Loki is there, and Cerberus, but those are like, those guys are everywhere. Being Broken Sword 5 to be out in Narcissism, speaking of. Dude, crack puncher. Yo. What am I supposed to hit? This guy's kind of awesome. Oh, the eye stuff. Okay, and the punchers. Okay. Dang it. Bye! Giant enemy crab, whoa! It's crazy that they're still making those jokes in games. Like, apparently it's that there's a giant enemy crab in Split Fiction. And they call it a giant enemy crab. But that game is like, entire thing is being unoriginal, so that tracks. Yeah, now I can fight this guy, Buster only. I don't get, like, why you can knock this guy back, but you sure can. Yeah, pretty easy. Big level. I imagine it's like Mega Man 9 too, where like you can't go to the shop. You go this shop, then you do have to redo everything. I haven't gotten a prompt to. I don't think I've ever tried that, because I learned my lesson after Mega Man 9, and how much that sucked ass. Having to redo most of Wily. That's because he wanted to buy more resources. Oh yeah, this fucking thing. Yeah, this game's better than I remember. I remember like not liking this game when I first played it. It's a bit more bullshit than Mega Man 9. That game was pretty well crafted. It's alright. I mean, it's more like standard Mega Man fare. Which is bullshit. Time to drown. I already did the, like, falling spike bit. Wait, what am I doing? Get me out of here. It came out too soon after 9 because I remember a lot of people didn't care for it. So you knew what to turn on the Pieces of Collection. I remember playing this like in the Mega Man collection, not thinking too much of it. I guess like after 9. Yeah. As a kid, I liked it a lot. I didn't have Mega Man 9. And I probably wouldn't have gotten far in Mega Man 9, because that doesn't have... It didn't have a built-in easy mode for little baby me. For little baby boys like little baby me. We refuse to get challenged in games out of fear of loss. I need fair from Mega Man. Hold on. Okay, I have one shot guard left. Like, these games are pretty hard and a little punishing. Where, like, if you don't get the resources that you know that you might need early on, you might have a bad time. Like in Mega Man 2, like if you don't have an E-Tank, at least one, for the boss rush, good fucking luck. There we go. Yeah. And like saying here, like I know Nano had a lot of trouble with Mega Man 9. Because like the end game doesn't give you an E-Tank. Which was shocking. Like after Mega Man 2, they always give you like an E-Tank in like the final Wily level. Like just to make sure you can actually like beat the game. Like something like Mega Man 9, which is like very fair. It was shocking that it happened. It was like that. The Block Devil. I was thinking, is there Yellow Devil in this, or am I... Or was there like a repeat of like the Mega Man 2 boss that just blocks? And it turned out I was correct in both ways. There it is. Oops. Hey, can you, like, not? Okay, thank you. No, don't leave! Oh. This is gonna take fucking forever! Right, Yellow Devil, I can learn. This guy does not inspire joy. And it's really only the original Yellow Devil that I learned to be good at. Like at this point, I think like the Yellow Devil in Mega Man 3 is harder. Okay, that's nice though. Just because that guy does, like, crazier stuff. I still don't really know how to dodge. But it's also Mega Man 3, so it's, like, easier. How are you supposed to dodge that? I got these E-Tanks for a reason. And, okay. We've won. I think we won. If I don't just jump into every single block. Man, in Mega Man 1, like, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll learn Yellow Devil. I'll learn the pattern, but... Like, the 10th time, I don't want to do this. That might be me getting lazy, though. Hit him. Fuck. Maybe I don't have this. There. Trying to think what else can hit him. Used a bunch of E-tanks, but I don't care anymore. Oh right, the Mega Man killers are in this game. I forgot about that. Well, 3 of them. Quint isn't in it. It's very... I feel like I've heard this song before. No. Okay. It's a little different. Controller. Cooperate. Cooperate. There we go. An additional Mega Man? Yeah, I'll take that. It's easier too. That isn't a free one. You got an extra man, yeah. What? Ooh, but you get an E if you go over there. But we have plenty. Or you know, we could just do that. So now they sell all that terminology. I mean, I always love, like, I always quote how, like, Super Mario Galaxy calls it. Ooh. 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 Good thing I got that E-tank. I should have manned one up. I love how Mario Galaxy calls it, which is just like an additional Mario. Like, that just raises so many questions. Just the way it's called, an additional Mario. Like, what happened to the last one? Yeah. I remember laughing at that, like, when I played Mario Galaxy, then, like, I saw Holly, heck, maybe get to that part, and it's just, like, also, like, she had the same reaction. Hey, fuck this. Going the other way. Fuck that. The GN calls it life insurance instead. Oh. No, my health is trapped forever. That was not worth it to get that E-tank. It was so not worth it. Right now we find out what everyone was weak to the entire time. Blade Man was weak to commando bombs. Ow. Oops. Things hard to manage. Or is a W-tank only one weapon, or all of them? It's only one, okay. Like, controlling Rosalina and Luma. And Smash. Or it's more like the Solcom missile in that game. K-Command is weak to the Insulin Crasher. True. Solar Man, we know he's weak to Pump Man. I could... No. Like I say, we could... Like, he's the one guy we didn't fight, like, with... Like, mono a mono. We could, like, learn it. Man, Murdy's a bitch. Oh. Okay, if the weaknesses, they are still hard. Guess we get lucky the first time. There. Sheepman. The soccer ball. Go, my weapon. It's like Gemini laser, but funny. Actually, a little more usable because it lasts longer and goes faster. You are weak to Wheel Cutter. Man, the riding the wheel thing, like, climbing the walls with it is, like, has had, like, no purpose. That's so sad. Guessing you're weak to Sheepman? Thunderwool? Yeah. Stop. There. No wonder they give you so many W tanks. These weapons are so hard to aim. It's like its own challenge. Strike Man. Yep. Break the blades, because you can cut open a soccer ball and deflate it. Nitro Man is probably weak to the spikes, right? That doesn't make sense. There we go. Solar Blaze. Whoa! What was that? I went off screen. Bullshit. No, alright. The big man. Good ass theme, by the way. It's pirate theme, ooh. He spits the big missile. Ah. Ah. The lozenge. Stop doing that. Can get as much use of that end take as possible. The slow missile and the fast missile. Me after going to White Castle. Oh god. He hit this guy. Ah. Whoa! What the fuck is going on? Now's the time. Beautiful. Yep. Now we go to Sprite. I like this twist. It's not a space station, it's just a really long tower. A really tall tower. I mean, where to get the budget for this shit? Gravity shit. Yep. It's gotta end in space. Like all the Game Boy Mega Men. Bank robberies. Yeah. He did offer, he did link his like Swiss bank in the last game to fund like the anti-Dr. Light like protests or whatever. So maybe he got a lot of people. A lot of schmucks. I just hope the Wily coin doesn't suffer from this. No, it'd be called the Met coin. There's a bunch of pyramid schemes like Cobra Commander, yeah. Alright, hold on, I gotta see this. This is gonna be really funny. What is this? Okay, 450. It was an M, but actually... Yeah, it's a W tank! That's funny. That's awesome. It's upside down. I mean, this game is kind of fun. I remember being stuck on this boss for a long time when I, like, streamed this. Okay, that's an M thing. Yeah, okay. So he did give you a moment. Like, I remember playing this guy with Proto Man, he just taking forever. Gotta fight the real Dr. Wily. It's a bit crazy. Whoa. Got him the chill spike. Which makes sense. Because he's sneezing. He's got a cold. We gotta get him sickly. I want to beat him without using an E. Just for revenge. Actually, that isn't too bad. I mean, it's harder when you take double damage with Proto Man. I think I was trying to do it Buster only too. Because that was fucking crazy. It was still, like, going by those rules. Or I just sucked at games. I don't remember. Yippee! And use a tank for the Wily Machine. I've got you now. Dr. Wily? You've got a fever. Did you catch the Roboenza virus too? I'm a human, not a robot. I gotta get you to a hospital. Mega Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. You might be better off just leaving him here to die. I'm just saying, like, nah, I think at this point in the lore, he already built Zero, so it's, like, too fucking late, but still. This might just be, like, God, you know? Enacting justice. Oh no, Dr. Wily's gone missing. Oh, what's this? No, I guess he has a little bit of a soul. Now read his fridge. He just had that all shoved out in his pockets. Do not ask about the Pee Poo Poo Man, the final boss of Mega Man. This game's alright. Yeah, I guess Wily has a little bit of a heart. He does eventually doom the human race for, like, hundreds of years. But he's got a little bit of a soul. He didn't know any better. He's just a little guy. He's just a silly feller. Oh, he did know exactly what he was doing? I don't know. Great chillin' at their Mega Mix manga. Uh-huh. This game's alright. I don't like it as much as Mega Man 9. The bosses feel a little too crazy. They do a little too much. Then you do like a little not enough damage with the Buster where you don't really do, I don't think, enough damage. And they can do like too much crazy stuff for my liking. I like my Mega Man games like simple but deadly. Like my games like with an, I don't know, like an easy solution or something. I don't know how to explain it. Some bosses are just like things going everywhere. There's no way to like really know. And they like expect like reaction speed and like skill, which is bullshit. I shouldn't have to have that to beat a hard game. I should be able to memorize everything and turn into like a. It just patterns. But I feel like a lot of design that didn't stand out to me. Like the mini bosses were a little too brutal. It's hard the fact that I just resort to using more E-tanks. Which I mean, I guess it's like it's a little critical. Like I feel like it's a little too critical for Mega Man 10 of that, because like that's kind of how the NES games were. So like, it's par for the course. It's just like comparing it to its older brother that did everything pretty, like, really good. This game did about, like, average. A little above average. And then it's just like, but you're, like, judging it with a greater eye. It's still a good game. It also has, like, two extra characters with Proto Man and Bass. I do, like, want to play this game again as Proto Man. See if it's as hard as I remember. With, like, the same conditions. It would be a great skill check, but I don't want to do that anytime soon. So I guess there's just one more Mega Man game left. And the classic chronology. Is Mega Man 11. Which I also remember being pretty good. Much more, like, modern take on what classic Mega Man would be. So just, like, I mean, a retro throwback like this. But that'll be for another time. Maybe, like, in another month or something. With the pace I've been doing, playing these games. They're creating the European staff. It's gonna take forever. I just want to play it like a little bit as Bass, just to feel like what it's like, 'cause it's been so long. But if it's like they credit the Korea staff and it's just like one person. It was 3 people, okay. That was kind of that. Do you make a roll bigger than Rock on purpose? No, I just am terrible sizing stuff. They still call him Enough King. Weird. Yeah, it's still not called Inafune. They're still going with the nicknames. It's cute. Womp Wiley. Clear time 3 hours. Can now access hard mode. And he's there! Look at him! The guy! Inafune. I've never played Mighty Number 9. I probably I say I probably should, but like I don't want to spend money on it, you know? I really have no urge to like pay money to play Mighty Number 9. I'll try a little bit of Bass. Hey, you didn't buy it already? Then fuck that, yeah. Looks like he still has the dash. The heart is just more enemies. No, thank you. What's a good level to test it on? Look at him. Look at him. Go to Strike. We can also check out the DLC, but nah. I'm already behind. I'm already late. Yeah, look at him. Oh, yeah! This is fucking gaming. Okay, he doesn't have the double jump. Did he have the dash? It said he did. Treble boost. Oh yeah, and he has this fucking kick-ass thing. Dash, right foot dash, I'm trying. Yeah, this is badass. There's only so many buttons. Wait, don't I have like a... I don't have that. Oh, okay. It's like the slide. Okay. So it can only be so much. Dude, look at me. I'm like Proto Man. Whoa. From Mega Man 3. I guess I could actually be Proto Man. Alright, how bad is the goalkeeper guy? Hey, Mega Man base are furries, they wear dog suits. But goddamn. No wonder I only played as him on the Xbox. And it's a little, it's like, the coolest is a little weakened by the fact that there is an auto fire button just in the game. Treble, get me up there. Thank you, Treble. Boo 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 boo. Okay, enough. This is fun. Playing as base is so fun. Wish you could play as him from the start. But that'll be it for now. I would like to fight a Robo Master, but that'd take too long. Alright, that'll be it for now. I had fun. I had a great time. I am having a lot of fun. And you. Not exactly who we're rating, because it's going to be who I'm watching. But yeah, today was a productive day. We beat... Well, I beat Kirby Pinball Land. You weren't there, but I did show it off. And we beat Mega Man 10. Which was a much easier game than Kirby Pinball Land. Got 10 people were watching. Anywho, that'll be it for now. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Gold while watching back play Pokemon Silver. Beautiful slaughterhouse. Get out of here. You're too late. Alright. What's coming up next? Tomorrow might be Planet Laika. That game is so enchanting. We have one more. We have at least one more stream of Tulip. That's coming up. Persona will try to be Friday. That one's always shaky, which sucks because that's like the most long-term game. I do think of streaming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hearing you talk about a bunch of weird stuff. That's probably like was a one-time thing. Whew. It's been a while since I unloaded stuff. And I guess we were also playing more Pokemon Bloom. That's right. And Pokemon Stadium. We gotta finish up. That's the games and the forecast, but I don't know when and I don't know where. I'll see you all. Bye.